Do you have ice heart?
Turn the camera on.
That's recording. Tell them it's midnight.
Hi guys. So I started recording this video yesterday, and the intro was way too long, so I made that its own video because I was not about to have the story time be like 30 minutes long. But right now it is like midnight, and I'm dying. I'm like falling asleep. But I want to tell you guys these story times. It's not one full story time. It's like a couple different story times because they all have the same theme, and they're not actually like long enough for it to be one full story time. But before I get into that, you guys can probably see my Christmas decorations. I'm really getting into this Christmas spirit, and I've started decorating today, but I still have to buy more stuff. You can't really see the Christmas stockings, I don't think so. So if you want to see like the full Christmas and like how I set things up, you can head over to our vlog channel, which will probably be down below. And we'll probably have a note for it like somewhere up here. And I have a Christmas sweater that says, "On the naughty list." I can't wait, but whatever. Okay, so today's story time is gonna be Black Friday story times. So let's start from the very first story time ever. So the first time I went Black Friday shopping was like at midnight, and it wasn't this year, it was like maybe my sophomore year of high school. So we went to this shopping mall that's like really big and like really crazy to go to, and there was no parking, so we like parked by this like gas station or something. So we go shopping. We went to this like one like perfume store. You know how there's those perfume stores that like have a bunch of perfumes and that's all they sell, and they always have like really good deals and stuff. So we went in there. My mom bought like, I don't even know, like maybe like 20 perfumes because we were going to Colombia for Christmas. So she wanted to like buy things for everybody because that's like what she does. So then we went in there, we bought a bunch of perfumes, and then we went back to our car. The day was over. It was like 4 in the morning, and we were like, okay, it's time to go back to our car. So we walked all the way to our car, which was far as hell. It was like a 30-minute walk, and like keep in mind we had been like awake since early in the morning, and then it was crazy. So we get to where our car is supposed to be, and our car isn't there, and we were just like, where the hell's our car? So we called like my stepdad, because obviously he didn't want to go Black Friday shopping. He's like, nah, you guys can do that, like I'm gonna go home and sleep like a normal person would. So we call him, and he's like all angry because he has to come pick us up now, and he's like, I told you not to go Black Friday shopping, like I knew this was bad news. What gas station is petty as hell to like tow your car? Like I know there's have like towing signs, but like if your car's parked there for like an hour or whatever, like why would they tow your car? It's like not like, would they actively call and get your car towed? I don't know. So then like we go to the place, and it's like freaking like $200, and we got home like around 6. I think that's the time we got home, like around 6. Yeah, it was crazy. And then the next story time happened the same exact day. Remember when I told you that my mom bought like 200 perfumes? So yeah, so she bought the 200 perfumes, and she used, I think, like either debit or credit card. And then like a couple months go by, and she sees that a purchase from the same perfume store for like another 300 perfumes, and she's like, last time I remember I only bought 200 perfumes once, not twice. So I guess the employee that like rung her up or something, like pretty sure it's the employee, owned her card or something, and then like she had like purchases like in New York and like different places, like random places that she had never been. So yeah, that's not really a full story, that's just kind of like a extra detail from that terrible night. Last time I went Black Friday shopping, I didn't really go Black Friday shopping like actively, like, oh, I'm gonna get all the best deals and like shop till I drop. It was kind of like, I'm just gonna go and see, like, I'm just gonna go shopping, like regular shopping. So the first thing that happened was, so of course we went to the same place, which was packed. And so we're driving around, and we don't see any parking, and we stalk these not 2 girls, it was like a group of like maybe 4 girls, and we're like, hey, are you guys like leaving? And they're like, yeah, follow us. So like, okay, I have to like describe this situation to you. So we're driving this way, and like this is the sidewalk right here. So we're following them. She's like, oh, yeah, follow us. And they're like parked over here. So like we had to turn a corner to like get to where they were parked because we can't just like cut through like grass and stuff. So my mom quickly like skirts and like turns the corner. And then when she gets there, the girls are getting into their car. And there's another car that's coming this way. Like we meet and like we're both like fighting for the parking spot. But like obviously they had spoke to us telling us to follow them. So one of the girls goes, not to us, but she tells the other people in the other car, like, oh no, like, she points at us, like, oh, like, they were here first, like, go away, basically. So then the guy doesn't go away. He, like, puts his turn signal on, and we're just like, no, he's gonna try to take your spot, Mom, like, don't let him. So we, like, wait for them to back up, and they back up, and the guy, like, quickly, like, turns into the parking spot. And my mom's like, how no? So she sits there, she like beeps and she's like beeping beep beep beep. And then like the girls like drive away and they turn a corner. And then they see that this like asshole took the parking spot. So like one of them quickly jumps out of the car and she like runs to his window and knocks on his window and we're like, oh shit. And then she's like, sir, what you did was really rude. I told you they were waiting. And I'm like, damn, this girl's sticking up for us, like, yay. And he pretends he's not in English. She's like, oh, no hablo inglés. And then she's like, I know you speak English. That's bullshit. I know you speak English. My mom goes, oh, he doesn't speak English. I speak Spanish. She jumps out the car and she like runs over there. She's like, oh, I speak Spanish. And she's like yelling at him like, that's not fair. I was waiting. And then he's like, I was waiting too. And she's like, no, but I was waiting before you. And she's like, I followed them from all over there. And he's like, I followed them too. And she's like, bitch, nah, like shut up. And then she like threatens them. And she's like, if you don't leave, I'm gonna call the cops. But like obviously, like, she's not gonna call the cops. Like, what's a cop gonna do? Like, he took your parking spot. Like, so what? But he doesn't know that. So he's like, okay. And he quickly reverses, and we get our parking spot. And we're like, yes. But I just thought it was like what an like I got so mad. I have anger issues. I swear. Like, oh, I want to strangle him. I'm like the last ever. You know, once everybody like they don't listen to anyone else, this when I jump in and I'm like, beat you up. You know what I mean? Like. I'm the last person you call before, you know, yeah. But that's why I'm on the naughty list, because I don't have any patience and I yell at people and I come off as rude sometimes because I yell at employees because they're like rude to my mom, and like I hate when people are rude to my mom because she barely even knows English and like she's so nice, like she's never rude to people and then they're rude to her, like, oh. But yeah, so talking about rude to my mom, there's another story time that happened the same day. So we were in Fossil, which is like a watch company or whatever, because we're just there looking at stuff. So the way that Fossil was like set up on Black Friday was you would give what you wanted to buy to like a sales associate and they would put it behind the counter for you, and then we go to the line, and then like once you get to the counter, like, you tell them your name and they bring it up for you. That way you don't steal things, and like it's just easier for them to keep track of like things, and like it's just easier to not get stuff stolen. So then we give the thing to the sales associate, and then she tells us to go to the line. So the line is like wrapping around the store, but it's like a really small store. So this is the line, and the line like curves this way, but like at the moment the line was just like towards the end, it wasn't curving yet. So then my mom goes to the line and she stands right here. So this is like the line. My mom stands like right here, and then like I stand like right behind her. My cousin, which you just saw in my video on Wednesday, you know, if you want to watch, see her, she's in my video, stands right next to me. And so we're just standing there, we're talking, I don't know what the hell we're talking about, like, I don't know, something stupid probably about the guy that like took our parking spot. And this lady, like, so this is the line, this lady standing like right in front of her, like, so this is the line. My mom's standing here and the lady's standing right here. She moves up when the line moves up, and my mom moves up too. So like they kind of like move up together and they kind of like bump into each other. Not really bump into each other, but like it's like, okay, like are you first or am I first? And like the lady's like, oh, you were first, like, okay, go ahead. My mom goes, yeah. That's all my mom says. Like she just says yeah. Just yeah. Yeah. The girl's like, oh, okay. But like that's it, like she was okay with it, you know, like she said it kind of sarcastically, but she was okay with it. And like my mom, I think she just said yeah because she didn't know what else to say, like she barely knows English, like she just said yeah. That's yeah, that's all she said, yeah. And then the one bit, I'm not even gonna curse, the one girl no, she wasn't even a girl. This the one old lady that was standing in front of in front of us. Not the one that like my mom bumped into, but like just a random stranger that had nothing to do with it. Like she wasn't involved at all. Turns around and she's like starts like yelling at my mom for no reason. Like she's like, yeah, she was behind me and like you're skipping and like we're all waiting in line, and she's just like making a big deal about it, but she's not even involved. Like yeah, she's in front of us, but like she's not getting skipped. So like it isn't like they're not even together. Like they're not, the girl that got skipped and the old lady aren't even together. It's not like why is she turning around? She needs to mind her own business. So I look at her and I'm like, and my mom like she doesn't know what to say. She's like confused, like why are they yelling at me? Like my mom like in it she like skipped the other lady by mistake. Like she didn't know the line was curving the other way. She thought the line was forming this way, so she thought she was in line, but she wasn't really in line. So we're like walking towards the back of the line, and then the lady's still yelling, and then I turn around and I'm like who are you talking to? And I'm like I said it more rudely than I'm about to say, because like I don't even remember exactly what I said, and like I'm calm right now, but I was like, it was a misunderstanding. Like you don't have to get all hyped up about it. But I didn't say it like that. I said it like rudely, and I looked at her like, so she just, I don't know, I think she keeps like bickering to herself because she's like an old like grumpy lady. And we stand at the back, and then like one of the sales associate comes to us, and she's like, don't even pay attention to them, like, you know, old white people. They like grumpy, and I was just like, I started laughing.
And I totally forgot to say that after we moved to the back of the line, the sales associate came up to us and she's like, I'm so sorry, but my manager just told me to switch the line in the other direction where we already were, because the way the line was going was like too crowded, and like it was going to like a little corner, and like they had more space towards the side where we were standing in the first place. So we basically got in a fight and moved to the end of the line for no reason because we were in the right spot.
But yeah, those are my Black Friday experiences. I haven't really gone Black Friday shopping that much because like, I don't know, I don't have money to shop anyway, so why would I go Black Friday shopping? Like I feel like the sales aren't even real sales. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and comment if you have any crazy like Black Friday stories, because yours are probably more interesting than mine anyway. Bye guys!